Oh, Nick Young. He came on and was debating with Kenyon Martin. He said that he thinks that uh, Steph Curry, Durant, the 2018 Golden State Warriors could beat the Shaq and Kobe led Lakers. Eddie also said that LeBron and Kyrie are on Shaq and Kobe level. That might Which one do I want to address first? When people tell you that Shaq was the most dominant force ever, they not just speaking hyperboles. Kenyon Martin was telling this turkey, if you see the picture of the 2002 finals, there are four Nets players jumping at Shaq, and he was hanging on the rim. Let that sink in. And the thing is, because he was the hardest player to referee, that's why he's the most dominant. Well, Chamberlain had that problem. Kareem didn't have that problem. But Russell didn't have that problem. Elijah didn't have that problem. Shaquille O'Neal did. Jokic doesn't have that problem. Shaquille O'Neal does. You can't ref him because you have to balance out. If they were to actually, when teams used to say we have four centers to give up 20, four centers to give up 6 fouls each is 24 fouls, they meant that. Let me put Shaq's dominance in perspective. That's like the Barry Bonds bringing in the fields to centralize in the field because you cannot possibly play him like you do someone else. That's dominance. That's dominance. And as far as Kobe, he gonna get his shots off against Durant. He gonna get his shots off against Clay. Now Steph might come along and come up big. Let me address the other thing too, the Kyrie LeBron thing. LeBron ain't got no hope against no Shaquille O'Neal. Not in his prime. Not a hope. Not a hope. No way in the world could he been dealing with that. Kyrie couldn't have dealt with Kobe in his prime. No way he could in the world could he have dealt with that. You get people who romanticize because of what they see. And I understand. We all like to say, well, what is? Well, I'm going to tell you something. It ain't going to happen. And before some turkey tries to bring it where the Pistons beat the Lakers and stuff in 24, well, Karl Malone was old. Gary Payton did not really fit the triangle. He got outplayed by Chauncey Billups. Tayshaun Prince, Rasheed Wallace was a problem on the perimeter. Rick Fox and them. And Kobe was like, Shaq was still good in the finals. He wasn't great, but he was still good. He didn't have no one to throw the rock to him, but Kobe was pouting. Kobe was ball hogging, and he got his pockets picked trying to multi-dribble, over-dribbling. Tayshaun Rip were on him. There was no setup because the Lakers always had a problem with Detroit Pistons style of basketball. If you go back to the 80s with Magic and them, style-wise, they were the most problematic team they faced in the finals. Fast forward to the bad Pistons, they were problematic. They stripped him. Ben Wallace was no joke. He got boards. They were putting there, they wasn't stopping Shaq, but there was nothing there to offset what the Lakers were doing. Menkendico wasn't no factor. The Lakers bench was slow and lethargic. Larry Brown took the same formula he had with Allen Iverson, but with Chauncey and them, they had a better team and cohesiveness. Karl Malone was older. He played all right. Actually, he looked like he fit in the triangle, but he wasn't there. But why would, if you're going to talk about the Laker runs, the 00, 01, 02, Golden State going to get towed up from the flow up. Shaq and 00 was going to be barbecue chicken cooking them up. Boogie Cousins, it could be Boogie Nights. It could be Kirk Cousins. No matter what you stick back there when Shaq was Shaq, they're going to get lit up. You're going to get posterized. And Golden State did have to struggle against the Rockets. Let's not remember James Harden, who party man, didn't bring it. That's not going to fly when the Lakers were peaked in prime. Stop assuming that these things will turn out, Nick Young. They wouldn't happen like that. Shaq would have fouled out half your team. And then what you got, you're too small. You're too small. Too small. Too light. Like a yo-yo. But anyway, that's what people have to sit there and do because they're trying everything to minimize the past. I knew it was going to happen. Start calling the 60s and 70s players plumbers and janitors and bellhops, and then call the 80s on the athletic and the 90s on the athletic, and then you work your way up and then say, well, Shaq would have not been able to because he couldn't remove this, or Kobe would. They're going to do this to set an agenda, to make everything to what they want to do. I've never seen another era of NBA do this so drastically to do that. Props to Kenyon Martin. I used to always agree with Kmart, but Kmart told the facts. He ain't stopping no Shaq. Shaq by himself would have fouled out Golden State's team. You want me to be real with you? Look, as much as I got much respect for Steph Curry, he ain't gonna have a chance with Shaq, which is he didn't play that kind of defense. Clay ain't want none to Shaq. Durant wouldn't want none to Shaq. They would have had to swarm on him. And y'all forget Shaq can pass. You can forget Shaq could run and move too. He went against the very athletic Dikembe Mutombo. And he still put 26 and 14 up against Ben Wallace in the Pistons front line. Don't forget it. We're not going to talk about what he did in other finals, but that's why the guy's got like 3 of the most important statistical finals ever in the top 10. Only Jordan matches him in the finals. Get out of my face when you try to downplay the dominance of Shaquille O'Neal in the finals. And get out of my face trying to sell Golden State like that. Look, that was a great team, but they beat the LeBron-less nobodies. Because LeBron wouldn't be able to hang with Shaq either, and Kyrie wouldn't be able to hang with Kobe. Stop this. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like. Please hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay real, stay focused, and do some reading. And don't listen to jive turkeys trying to revisionists. I'm out.